Greetings, empowered souls. It's Shelly Bean. I hope you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Greetings. I'm glad that you're here. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So I am giving you your divine messages, and this is going to be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of the Leo Collective. So Leo, I'm giving you your divine messages from divine source and universe regarding your healing, your current healing progress, status, and your healing journey. And with that being said, I'm going to start actually with this. This is a new deck that I have, so it's a bit thick. So give me, so bear with me when I shuffle. Just want to put that disclaimer out there. And the other disclaimer I want to put out there is these messages and or readings are for entertainment purposes only. So I'm going to have to start saying that, I believe. All right. So anyway, okay, Leo, thank you guys also for hitting that thumbs up like button. I appreciate that, as it does help my channel to get through the thick algorithm of YouTube here. So I do appreciate that, guys. I really do. And it only takes a second. It is free. So I do appreciate you taking the time out to hit that thumbs up. It does the channel well, and so that's good energy as well. And Leo, if you haven't already, please subscribe and share and hit the notification bell as well. Let's see what your messages are, Leo, regarding your healing journey and whatever you need that you need to hear regarding healing. All right. Holy Divine Spirit, what messages or message do you have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements regarding healing journey, or what needs to be healed for Leo Collective at this time? Okay. You don't want me to take those three, all right? I'll pull a card, Divine Spirit. Okay. Okay. So we have greed. Greed, it says, chasing excess pulls you away from the abundance already present in your life. Shift your focus from accumulation to appreciation, and your hunger for more will be replaced by the joy of what already is. Okay, interesting. So, Leo, for some of you guys, you could be on a quest, to chase the bag. Everybody's out there chasing a bag. So you could be one of those that is just very ambitious, motivated by money, material things, and all those things are not bad, of course. But how much focus are you putting in it is what Divine Source is saying and wanting you to ask yourself and pay attention to. Because as we know, life is about balance. Well, it's about a lot of things, but one of the biggest things, one of the most important things is the balance thing, polarity and having balance in life. Even if there's something good, there can be, there's a such thing of too much of something. Okay. So there is a such thing of having too much of an excess of something. So even if it's water, water is good for your body. Water is healthy. You need water. But even if you drink too much water is not good for your body. So I'm just using that one little small example. But for some of you guys, Divine Spirit is saying to just pull back on the need to have more. And I feel like for some of you guys, I feel like it's more of an unconscious thing, but it has to be brought to your attention. It needs to be addressed, because having that access and or having too much of something or wanting too much of something and being too focused on something or even being too focused on one thing could actually and does block the things that we actually do want to come to us. So keep that in mind, Leo. And it's interesting because I think a Scorpio that got a similar message. The greed card didn't come out, but it was more of a message about gratitude, having the attitude of gratitude, being grateful for what you already have. And I was, I gave them an example of my life and how I noticed that the more that I consciously acknowledged the things that were around me now and the things that I'm grateful for now. And I've been, doing a lot more gratitude acknowledgement. Things have gotten better for me, even emotionally, maybe not so much on a tangible level, but there's a lot of intrinsic value and intrinsic benefits that I've gotten from acknowledging and the things that I have around me and being grateful for what I already have. And so the more I've acknowledged it, I've noticed that I do feel different, whether it's physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and even financially. So yeah, I definitely feel like my vibe has changed the more I've been giving more acknowledgement for the things that I have and been more grateful for it, whether it's through my words, through prayers, or a suggestion too could be just writing down what you're grateful for as well, in terms of what you already have. So just a little suggestion there. Okay. So let me get you a message now from the Ascendium affirmation deck. So these are affirmation messages for you guys that Divine Source wants you to know specifically, so you can not just hear them, but to actually write it down, speak it out loud into the universe. If you choose to, you can do a burn and release, or you can release it by, you can release it by burying it back into the earth. It's up to you. But at the least, you definitely want to write it down and affirm it by speaking it out loud into the universe. And you want to mean it when you say it. And you also want to say it loud enough so your cells can hear it. That's also important, is that every time, one of the things that I don't mention a lot that I need to start mentioning is how our cells are listening to what we say, especially when we speak about our bodies. But our cells, everything about us is alive. Our blood is alive. Our tissues are alive. Our bones are alive. Everything is alive, and our cells are always listening to what we have to say. So be very cognizant of what you're saying and what words you're speaking. So when you're doing these affirmations, you want to make sure to keep in mind that your cells are also listening too. Okay? So with that being said, what messages or affirmations do we have from this deck for Leo Collective Divine Spirit regarding their healing journey, healing progress, and healing overall? We have breakthrough. It says, I cancel all habits, patterns, and programs. Let me start all over, Leo. I cancel all habits, patterns, and programs that no longer serve my evolution across timelines, dimensions, and generations. I love it. So this is like a declare and decree as well, a declaration. So this is what you want to affirm and write down and speak out loud and mean it when you say it. You can burn and release if you want, or burn or bury into the earth and the ground. If you don't want to dispose of it at all, just writing it and speaking it out loud is enough. And you want to, if you do the speaking out loud, you definitely want to do it 3 times, at least 3 times as well. So I love this. I like that message. All right. All right. What other messages do we have? Divine Spirit. What angels of light message do we have for Leo Collective? Please and thank you. For Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Divine Spirit. What angels of light oracle message do we have for Leo Collective? Joy. It says joy springs from a sense of connection to the divine and is a quality which illuminates you. Your angel guidance is to cultivate this quality by seeking the divine in every situation. Look beyond the surface and seek the light in the heart of each person. Then you become aware of the wonder of creation, and joy will ignite your life. Delight in everything, for joy is the key to enlightenment. Enjoy life. And the affirmation is, I find joy in everything. I love that. I find joy in everything. So this is another affirmation for you guys to write down and speak out loud. I find joy in everything. I love that. Last but not least, let's end this reading with an angel number and message. What angel number and message do you have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Divine Spirit? Please and thank you as we begin to close out. $707. Ooh, good luck. It says contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, divine intervention. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share. Yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. I love this. So Leo, breaking these habits with these affirmations and making sure that you have a healthy balance of what it is that you desire, and avoiding the traps of greed and needing too much or wanting too much. Regardless of that, there's still good luck on the way. And again, you guys could be seeing 707. So that could be a number that you guys are seeing currently or will be seeing in the near future. All right. So Leo, with that said, these are your messages. I hope that they resonated and that you found it helpful. As always, guys, until the next upload, be well and be at peace. Oh, and also if you need a personal reading from me, I don't think I mentioned it. As always, my information is down below. You can either hit me up via Etsy or my email. All right, guys, be well and be at peace. Ashe.